Caldor Fire burns more than 152,000 acres, reaches Strawberry area. Efforts to contain the massive Caldor Fire continued on Saturday as flames have come dangerously close to structures in the mountain town of Strawberry. Winds continued to blow embers from the main fire, creating small spot fires further east along Highway 50. "It's been a long fire season already, and we're only in August," said Cal Fire Captain Jay Smith. "Bouncing from fires to fires and being on long days, several days in a row, fatigue can set in. Firefighters work to keep the flames away from structures in Strawberry by running backfire operations and laying down hose line." Smith said that Strawberry was chosen as an optimal staging area for firefighters to position themselves should the Caldor Fire begin threatening more homes to further east. "It's big enough to get all our heavy equipment in, but close enough if we need to get immediate location to the fire," Smith explained. The wildfire, which ignited August 14 near Little Mountain between Omo Ranch and Grizzly Flats, had burned at least 152,545 acres, or over 238 square miles, and remained at 19% containment as of Saturday evening, Cal Fire said. Erratic winds and low humidity increased fire activity and sent embers flying up to half a mile away, Cal Fire said in an incident report. "It was described to me as a treasure hunt because we're trying to find these spot fires throughout the community to ensure that the structures remain intact," Captain Keith Wade, with the Cal Fire Incident Management Team, said of spot fires. He added that fighting the fire from the air will be the biggest win this weekend. The latest evacuations. Days after the Caldor Fire jumped Highway 50, the blaze's footprint continues to expand southwest of the Lake Tahoe Basin. On Friday evening, new evacuation orders were issued for parts of El Dorado County, which included Pleasant Valley Road and all intersecting roads extending south from Newton Road to the intersection of E-16. All roads from E-16 between Pleasant Valley Road and Bucks Bar Road, including residences and roads accessed from Moon Shadow and Gopher Hole Road off Bucks Bar Road. Echo Summit, a mountain pass where cliff-hanging Highway 50 begins its descent toward Lake Tahoe, is where firefighters plan to make their stand if the Caldor Fire keeps burning through dense forest in the Sierra Nevada. "We all want to be safe. Residents living in towns north of the fire along Highway 50 are waiting anxiously for word on whether they must evacuate. We all want to be safe, we all want to look out for each other, and we all prepare the best that we can," said Janet Rayner, who has lived in Myers for 6 years. "We have hoses for the firefighters if they need for our house, a ladder to get on our roof, defensible space. Definitely ready to go if I have to. Normally it would be nice and sunny, bikinis, boats, everyone going to the lake, having a great time," said Vincent Vidal, who works at the local Roadrunner gas station. "We're not seeing any of that now." Vidal added he plans to keep his gas station open for those who still need to pick up basic necessities, but said that he will close when evacuation orders are issued, knocking on the door to the Lake Tahoe Basin. Cal Fire Director Tom Porter said during a news conference earlier this week that the Caldor Fire is now the #1 priority in the nation of fires to get additional and new resources that are becoming available. "It is that important." He added that the fire is knocking on the door to the Lake Tahoe Basin. "We have all efforts in place to keep it out of the basin, but we do need to also be aware that that is a possibility based on the way the fires have been burning and the concerns that we have been living in all of these other fires and their growth," Porter said.